Good evening and welcome to KU's top source for politics, KPC News. I'm James Buckley.
And I'm Hannah Thurman.
This week in politics, another secretary has been removed and a new minority speaker has been elected. But tonight we start with CNN's legal battle against the Trump administration.
CNN has filed a lawsuit against President Trump's action to remove Jim Acosta's press access to the White House. The lawsuit claims that his First and Fifth Amendment rights are being violated. The suit is assigned to a Trump-appointed judge. There are currently 6 defendants. Among the 6 are Trump, his chief of staff, and Sarah Sanders. Sanders says that CNN is seeking attention. The White House has released a full statement on the matter.
Today, in response to the lawsuit, other news outlets have voiced support. Among them are the Associated Press, NBC, Politico, The Washington Post, and others. Fox News' president released a statement in support as well. A court filing made by the Department of Justice today says that the White House can choose which journalists get a permanent pass.
The filing also says that the president can regulate access to the White House just as they can choose what journalists will be granted an interview or acknowledgement in a press conference. The first hearing for the lawsuit started today at 3:30 p.m., and the judge says that he will rule on Thursday.
Nancy Pelosi has begun seeking the Speaker of the House nomination. She was previously Speaker from 2007 to 2011 when Democrats last controlled the House. She sent out letters to Democratic representatives to let them know she is seeking the Speaker position. According to Politico, no Democratic challenger has come up against her yet. Some newly elected representatives have said they want to see a different Speaker but haven't taken action. The official election for Speaker of the House will take place in the first week of January.
Trump is removing yet another one of his cabinet members. Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen's departure will come in the next few weeks. Trump has told aides that he wants her out as soon as possible. He has said that he isn't pleased with how she is handling immigration enforcement. The deputy secretary job at the DHS has not been filled since last April. Pending Nielsen's removal from office, there will be 2 openings in the government's 3rd largest agency.
Audio from the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi was released this weekend. In the clip, Khashoggi can be heard saying he is suffocating and needs a bag removed from his head. Turkish journalists say Khashoggi was suffocated to death before being dismembered in the Saudi consulate. According to the LA Times, National Security Advisor John Bolton says the audio recording does not incriminate Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Bolton said he hasn't heard the recording, but was told by people that had that bin Salman wasn't involved. Officials do think the murder couldn't have happened without the prince's involvement, however. The investigation into bin Salman is still ongoing.
Arizona has elected its first woman senator. Democrat Kyrsten Sinema will replace Senator Jeff Flake. She won by a narrow margin over Republican Martha McSally. Arizona has not had a Democratic senator since 1994. McSally had support from President Trump, pushing her viewpoints in the primary to the right, which lost her votes against the more central Sinema. An editor from the Cook Political Report says that Sinema's win is a step towards the state turning purple, but Democratic strategist Rod McLeod says that Arizona will remain a red state that has opportunities for Democrats to win.
Democrats are trying to push new policies after taking over the House, and minimum wage is a top priority. According to Vox, Democrats want to raise the federal minimum wage from $7.25 an hour to $15 an hour. Some states have recently increased their own minimum wages, but after protests. But House Democrats want to ensure that $15 an hour is a national standard. Democrats are confident they will be able to push past Republican resistance on the bill. They say that their policy is a broad interest and many Americans support a minimum wage increase. This would then put pressure on Republicans to pass a bill that comes through. No bill will be brought up until new House members are sworn in.
Backlash ensued on Veterans Day after the president didn't visit the cemetery for fallen U.S. soldiers in France because of rain. In a series of tweets, Trump made his case for not going. He said that the Secret Service would not let him be driven because it was too far from the airport. The original plan of flying in a helicopter didn't work either because of low visibility. French President Emmanuel Macron commented on Trump's nationalist remarks and his statements about France. Trump responded by tweeting on Tuesday that Macron was trying to distract from low approval ratings in the country. Politico says that his approval ratings is at 26% as of late October.
Ooh, 26%, not the best.
No.
In other news, California Representative Kevin McCarthy was elected House Minority Leader earlier today. According to CNN, Republican leadership held a closed meeting to elect the new Minority Leader. McCarthy was former Speaker Paul Ryan's second-in-command and the frontrunner to earn the position. He faced a challenge from Representative Jim Jordan, but Jordan was a long-shot candidate. McCarthy will be sworn in after Ryan's term ends in January.
That's all we have for you this evening. We'll be back here the Wednesday after Thanksgiving. I'm Hannah Thurman.
And I'm James Buckley.
Have a good night.